Raid Shadow Legend is the game, Amiel is my name. Hello to all of you peeps today. In today's video, I'm going to do several things. I'm going to open Sacred Shard for the fusion, because I want to get the fusion. And also I'm going to give my opinion on the 3 new champions that coming into Teleria, into Raid Shadow Legend. Before I will jump into the opening of the Sacred, I want to tell you that yesterday I did my first ever live stream on this channel and basically ever. I was really nervous about it. I'm thinking you can see signs of it in the live stream. Also in terms of technical stuff, I did not have any like music in the background and stuff like this. Because it's the first time I ever did it, but it was cool, and thank you to anybody who joined, and that was really fun for me and excited, and I planning of doing it more in the future. And also in the live stream there will be the open opportunity to anyone who wants to get a takeover that I will do free, but it will be like during the live stream, and it at the start will only be on like one specific area. So you can choose any area, like if you want clan boss, if you want hydra, if you want arena, anything. You just need to send me to the email request. The email address will be here in the up top, and also in the description below. So you can just send a description. You do not need to send your password or anything like that at the start. Just a request for a takeover, and you will get straight to the list. So the next live stream that I will do, if anything will go well and there will not be any like surprises, next stream will be on the next Tuesday, right? The 5th day. I don't know how you say, I guess you said Tuesday, the 5th day. Basically the 27th of November. So on the 27th of November, the next stream will be, and I'm already excited about that. Today I'm going to open Sacred Shards. I'm going to do it for the fusion. There it is. I have only 15 fragments at the moment. This is the Summon Rush for the fusion. And I can open either 4 Sacred to get only the 5 fragment, or 6 Sacred or more, even 7, to get all 15 fragment. And I don't know if you know about the fusion calendar, but you have the opportunity to skip 10 fragment, and I'm about to skip the 10 right over here. This is my decision, because firstly I want to save as much shard as I can, because I have the belief that there will be a good December champions, fusion in December, and maybe like soul for them that I want to get. And as a free-to-play, I cannot get everything. And also this fusion, I do not see him as a super strong, so I do not think even that I will go for his soul, if there will be like an event for his soul, unless it will be like okay to get. Even though he really need the soul, because he needs stats, accuracy and stuff. So I guess I will skip those 10 fragments, and I will do anything else in the fusion, basically because I really love to play the game and I want to get this fusion. I want to get as much stuff as I can in Raid Shadow Legend, but I want to do it smartly, and I will save as much as I can for the next champions and soul that will be offered after this fusion. That means that I'm going to open today 4 Sacred Shards to get these 5 fragments. The next 50 points I will just get for mystery. I will just open like some mysteries, This is the shard count that I have: 12 Sacred, bunch of Primal. I'm really excited about the next 2x on Primal, Voids and Ancient. So not a lot of shards, you can see it, basically because I opened a lot for Leonardo and the Ninja Turtle and all of this, but I have enough shards to get this fusion. So there is a 15x in this fusion, but kind of garbage, I have to say. I don't think I will put anything in this 2x. There is Artak, I have him. I have this guy, Copidus. I have CCR, which is alright. I do not have him. and I do not have Dig, but both of them, I don't know, I do not want to put any of them. I want to take my chances in maybe getting like a treasure card, a second Ancora, a second Duchess, you know, stuff like this. I don't know, another Rotos, Arima, you know, I have a lot of other options that I really want to get, so I'm not putting anything here. Also, it's only 4 sacred, so you can tell me in the comments if you believe that I will get any legendary. Only 4, but you know, who knows? It only take one. It only take one to get the Galathiel, right? Only 1 primal to get Star Sage Galathiel. Okay, it's time to start. I'm going to open 4 sacred. Wish me luck. Let's see what I will get. So 3, 2, 1, go. First one coming up. All right, an epic and a cold brawler. It's okay, whatever for me. Second one. Another epic. Cage breaker, okay. I know about one KROZ City stage that cage breaker can maybe help because there isn't a lot of option, but as a champion is not super useful, super honestly, so don't count on him that much. But let's open. That's number 3. Legendary, no. Okay, Luria, alright, whatever. And last one, last Sacred Shard for the video. Another epic. Okay, so 4 Sacred Shard, 4 epic. That was kind of expected. So I do not have any climax in the opening, not something like, yo, very cool. But it is what it is, it's expected, and I will accept that, and I will say thank you for anything I get. I guess it's time, if you want, and if it's any interest in you in any way, if you want to hear my thoughts about the 3 new champions that's coming into Talleria, then you can stay. The first one I will talk about is the Fusion, the second one will be the Void Legendary, and the last one will be the chick, the Mythical, who is looking really beautiful, like really cool champion. I will give my thoughts. As I see those champions, what I think is good about them, where I will think I will use them if I will get. I have to say that basically I'm getting the Fusion not because I'm thinking he's super busted. Okay, this is not the reason. I'm getting him because right now in Raid Shadow Legend, this is the gameplay, right? If you want to play, then you can get the Fusion. And I love playing the game, and this is why I'm playing, and I want to get him. Another thing that is quite important about it is I will get him, but I will probably not invest in him resource like for a long time. I mean, books, for example. I'm a free to play, I do not have a lot of books, and this guy will not get the books for a long time unless something really I don't know, something really unique will happen, and suddenly we will find out that this champion is very good for some content. I don't know. But let me give you an example. You see this stock, I do not have books on this stock, the Broken, even though it's really cool Fusion and can help a lot of people, right? Account. Some could argue that he even better than the Fusion at the moment. So I got him, but I never invested him. No books, no anything. And it's not only him. Like there's a tons of champions that I have that I never get to book because, you know, this is how it is in Raid Shadow Legend. But yeah, I guess let's stop rambling about those stuff. I love playing the game and I love getting the Fusion, and I'm excited about him and I can do it, so I'm doing it and it's cool. So what about this Fusion? Where can he be good? I mean, I saw tons of video about him. I know there's some different opinion, but I think the majority is thinking that he's not super good. Okay, he's looking very beautiful. Look at his hand with the bomb, that's cool as F. But in terms of gameplay, I guess it could be good in the faction war, in the stages that you need to put bomb, and also as a damage dealer in faction war. And it can maybe good in KROZ City if there will be a stage that you need him and there is not a lot of other option. Besides that, I don't know, in arena I do not think you can ever replace Gnishak. If you don't know who Gnishak is the rat from Skinwalker. He was the fusion of Christmas like a few years back, and he's also doing bombs, and he's like really good in arena, but he's a bomb champion, so he has his own limitation as a bomb champion. And the fusion is also a bomb champion, so he has this A3, which A2, yeah, the A2 is put in the bombs. It's very good, better than Gnishak in the sense that he's only placing the bombs, he's not attacking, and by doing that he's an affinity friendly, and he can put bombs even on a weak affinities opponent, like a strong affinity opponent. So this is good, he can put the bomb, but is worse than Gnishak because his A3 as like he gets turn meter, right? Here he will get turn meter if he will place bombs, but it does not guarantee to get an extra turn like Gnishak, so he maybe will not be able to decrease the detonation on the bombs, and then the enemy can do some stuff and the bombs will not kill them. Can decrease the detonation and also can put black active skill. This is actually very good. In this sense, it can help in faction war and wave content because he can put black active skill on the enemy passive, like fill the turn meter, get an extra turn, like a 20% chance to get an extra turn. So if you kill an enemy or if you die to bombs, it's kind of it will not happen a lot of times, so I don't know if you can count on it. And his A1 basically attack one enemy 3 times and a chance to detonate bombs, right, to decrease the detonation of a bombs, and also a chance to stun, but it's only one enemy. So this is the fusion. I mean, I know I talked about him not in order, he was kind of all over the place. I do not impressed by him that much. This is the truth. I'm just doing it because I love playing Rage of the Legend and it's cool for me to conquer the game, and now it's time to conquer this fusion. But in terms of like real gameplay, I don't know how much it will be played in my account, also because I cannot put books on him and he really needs the books, and also that means that I will not pursue his soul. Like most likely I will not pursue his soul. Like let's say they will do a Titan event for his soul, then yeah, sure, I will try to get it, but basically because I love to play the game and Titan event is kind of stuff to play, not really because I don't know, I want to invest in him. This is the new Void coming into Teleria. He's an orc, he's a legendary of course, and his kit is as following. Let's start with the aura. He has increased ally HP in all battle by 45%. It's quite good aura, even though it's only HP, so you usually use the speed aura, but if you need HP then you can use his aura, it's decent. A1, attack one enemy before attacking, decrease the duration of all buff on the target, so you can maybe strip buff, and also you have 100% chance if you book him to place block buff for 2 turns. This debuff protected when placed on bosses. So if you put it on bosses, let's say the Chimera, it's protected, it's kind of good. And yeah, so I guess this is A1, not super impressive. You attack one enemy, you can decrease their buff, you can put black buff on them, it's alright, it's okay. A2, attack all enemies 100% after you book him, and it's a 3 turn cooldown to place stun and decrease defense, basically like the Odin ability, if you know the Odin from the Barbarian, but Odin can also strip the buff from the enemies before he do that. So right here, this orc, this Galot, son of the pack, let's say the enemies has block debuff, then this ability will not do anything. The second part of this ability is decrease the turn meter of enemies without a stun by 40%. So let's say they resisted the stun, then you decrease the turn meter a bit. This ability can be good in arena, in some, like, of course it's not meta and you have way stronger champion for arena, but it looks like this ability is focused on arena, and let's say you do not have a lot of option, you are like an early account, then you might use him in arena. In Hydra, this might be helpful only because of the decreased defense, nothing else will work here. but you know, if you need some Hydra champion decrease defense, it's an option, but it's not that good. A3, remove all debuff from all enemies, from all allies. So it cleanse your allies. It heals your allies by 25% of this champion max HP, and this guy is based on HP, so you will have a lot of HP on him. So this is a cleanse, a heal, and also he places 2 good buff on you. He give you shield and he give you fortified, which help you so you will get less ignore defense from enemies. This is also focusing on arena, and this is actually make him a bit better because not a lot of champions, if any, has any fortify. So this is good for arena because decreased defense is one of the very good things that like the very this has happened a lot in arena. So it can help you. It's a 4-turn cooldown, but this ability it doesn't have any extra turns, so this is only 4-turn cooldown. It's kind of sucks. Let's look at it passive. For every 10 debuff this champion team receive, activate the Blood of the Pack, this ability, the fortify and shield. Okay, this is very good. When activated, the buff are protected, really cool, and it doesn't put it on cooldown. Okay, if there are multiple champions, it will not work. Okay, anyway, this passive, I believe, make Galut really good, if like better than normal, because all of those stuff, let's say like Odin, he has 2 things that remind Odin. Like Odin has every 9 turn his team get black damage, which is very good. So here every 10 debuff that your team gets, which can happen a lot in arena also, but of course in PvE, but in arena it can happen a lot. Like the enemy put 2 debuff on you, you know, times 4, it's 8. Okay, so it's not a lot, but it can happen. Every 10 debuff your team gets, you activated the A3. Okay, if I will be super honest, I do not think this champion will be good in arena at the moment. Maybe in like arena defense, I don't know, progression, sure, it can help in progression, but maybe in a Hydra, in terms, you know what, the problem is with debuff, usually in PvE, you want to have enough resistance that you will not get any debuff on you. So this is kind of annoying. It looks like his passive will never proc in this sense, right? Unless you do not have enough resistance, I guess. So I'm not impressed by it. It's a void also, so it kind of sucks. I don't know if I want to pull him as a void legendary, probably not. But I guess it's looking cool, you know, and Rage of the Legend are really the best in designing champions. So it looks cool, it looks beautiful, and kind of simplistic a bit, you know, just a warrior. But yeah, this is the legendary. Cool. I guess I will give him a score. If I would take into account the fact that he is a void legendary, I will only give him a score of 6 out of 10. Like, you know, in overall a 6 out of 10, not that great. And if I'm already like giving score to champions, I don't know, I guess for the fusion, if I have to give a score, and this is taken into account that it's only like a normal legendary, not a void legendary, I guess the score that he will get is 7 out of 10 for a normal legendary. Only 7 out of 10. It's also not that good. But now, for now, let's go to the main event of this video. There she is, the main event of this video, the mythical chick that everybody like daydreaming of getting, me included, Joan the Illuminate, like light. Illuminate is light, so she is light and she's looking really beautiful, like a queen. You know, you can say like a princess, but you know, she is very promising, she's very unique, and she's cool. I will press the metamorph just so you will see it. Bam! She's looking very beautiful, and I have to say that in the gameplay, like when she's played, when she metamorphs, she's like a big champion, she's very tall, and I believe it's suitable for the mythical. I think it's kind of cool that when the mythical get transformed, they are getting bigger. I guess it's cool. I don't know. She's looking, design is insanely beautiful. Rachel the Legend are the best at it, and they're also the best at combine the visual design with the kit, the meaning of the kit. So let's go through her kit and see what she's all about, and at the end I will give her a score from 0 to 10. So A1, firstly the aura, 80 resistance in all battle. This could sometimes be used, the resistance, because she gets her damage based on attack and resistance. So actually use her aura can be good in some places, even though I know aura, especially in arena, is mainly for speed. Okay, A1, attack one enemy, heal all ally. The heal is proportional to their resistance and 5% of their max HP. I have no idea to tell you how much is that heal, but I will guess it will not be a big heal, basically small heal. But she attack one enemy and she heal all her team. At a 45, like 50% chance to apply buff spread, taking one random buff from each ally and place it on all allies. So she can take one random buff from each ally and place it on all allies. So she has a 50% chance to buff spread, but she can spread like tons of buff. Let's say you have one buff on one allies and a different buff of another ally. She can spread them both basically, right? I don't know. It's a decent A1, but you know, this is not the bedazzle ability. You're not like amazed by it. A2, remove all debuff from all allies, place a 50% increased attack and increased resistance for 3 turns, and this is on a 3 turn cooldown. Also fill the turn meter by 15. Okay, so the A2 is like a buff. She buff you with increased attack and increased resistance. The 2 buff that gave her more damage, because her damage is based on attack and resistance, and also get you more turn meter. But there is one thing that's very important. So far she's only have attack one enemy with the A1, and yeah, the A3 is also not attacking anyone, only like revive a single ally with 75% HP and unkillable for 2 turns, and give him an instant turn. So she revive someone and he gets to go next in line, like he's taking his turn right away. This A3 is busted. I mean, there's no way around it. This is like probably the strongest single target revive in the game. Of course it is. You can argue that this is the strongest revive ever in the game. It's on a 3 turn cooldown, so yeah, and it is busted. Let's say they kill your nuker, but she survived. They already taken all their turns in arena, so they do not have stone skin and stuff. Now she revive your nuker and he just smack everybody and kill them all in one go. Let's look at her passive. This is the metamorph. Okay, increase all allies damage against enemy whose resistance is lower than theirs by 15%. You know, but this is interesting because she will have a lot of resistance, but the allies will not. So it does not help the allies, it helps her probably. Okay, the skill will not activate on duplicate copies. I don't know why they have all this text. I guess they don't want you to do a team of 4 Joanne or something. Yeah, right? And then something weird will happen. I'm not sure. So only one will activate. You cannot put more Joanne in your team. And the active effect of the passive, whenever an enemy is revived, instantly revive or instantly activate this and revive yourself. This is like the ability of Sanguine Maria, which whenever an enemy revives, she revives herself also. Okay, but here, what's good here is that the champion that you revive will get an extra turn, like an instant turn. So you can cut in. So if enemy revive, oh man, this is very strong. If she's on the board and the enemy revive, you are the next to get a turn. The champion that you will revive will get a turn, but I believe you cannot control who this will revive. It's kind of a random, I'm pretty sure. A random dead ally, yeah. And if no one is dead, it's instantly activate this, the buff, and get in turn meter. So you can cut in maybe with the turn meter. The passive is very strong. Wow. So when I look at this form, I'm thinking to myself, do I want to transform with her or not? As a support, she's a very strong support. She can die, so you need to build her survivable so she will not die. I need to ask myself, do I want to transform her or not? Well, I guess we will transform her now and we'll see if it's worth or not. So get your alternate form. Bam! Now she's looking like a warrior. Before she was looking like a princess or a queen. Now she's looking like a warrior / knight, lady knight. Damn. Really beautiful. Okay. Same aura. A1 attack all enemies, AoE, very good. This attack deals single target damage instead of AoE. Okay, that means she will do more damage with this attack, but I don't know how much meaningful it will be. And whenever this champion counter attack, increase the ignore defense effect of this skill by 5% up to 25%. Okay, so you want her to counter attack a lot, and this attack also deal double damage if it's counter attack, and this attack is based on attack and resistance. So what you want basically is if you want her to do damage, right, you will use this A3. You will get free turn cooldown, free turn duration of those buff. Then you will do the metamorph, and you will still have the duration of the buff, and you can do some attacks when you have the buff of increased attack and increased resistance, and you will do more damage. This is what you want to do. Let's look at their A2. Attack all enemies. Before attacking, steal 25% of enemy's turn meter. Cannot be resistant, so she does not need accuracy. This damage inflicted by the skill increased by 45% against enemy whose resistance is lower. So yeah, again, she will do more damage with this skill because she will have basically more resistance than the enemy, pretty much. And then place block damage buff on this champion for 2 turns. So she can do this attack, it's a free turn cooldown, and get 2 turn block damage. And she will survive the attack from the enemy after that. A3, attack one enemy 3 times, ignore shield, block damage, and unkillable. It does not ignore stone skin, by the way, so this is a downside. Will also ignore 45% defense against targets whose resistance is lower than this champion. She's busted in terms of damage like that, right? If the target is killed and has lower resistance than this champions, place block revive. So this can also place block revive on the enemy, and if the target is killed, she's getting an extra turn, and this is a 4 turn cooldown. So what you want to do with her, right, if you can, after you transform her, you're doing the A3 and you kill one enemy, but you need an enemy that does not have stone skin on himself, so take that into account. Then you get an extra turn and you can do the A2 and maybe kill somebody, get some turn meter, you know, a bunch of good stuff, and get block damage on yourself, so you'll be able to survive maybe till next turn. So in that sense, she's very strong. Let's see the passive. Decrease the damage this champion receive from enemy whose resistance is lower than this champion. Okay, so now she has some passive that makes her more survivable, but this is only on this form, not on the other form. And she also plays counter attack buff on this champion for 1 turn at the end of her turn. So no matter what, when she will end her turn, she will have a counter attack buff on herself. So after you put block damage, you also get a counter attack buff on yourself. In that sense, she's really beautiful. She's really like busted. She can be very hard to deal with, and she can kill a lot of enemies. So in arena, as it stands right now for arena, as a mythical, I believe she's top tier. Of course, it looks like it. She's looking very strong and also very beautiful, and everybody wants her, including myself. So when I will open my primal shard, I will root to get her, and I will pray to get her, you know. You know how it is. Yeah, so that was the Joan of Luminate. I believe she'll be very strong in arena, and if I will want to give her a score from 0 to 10, 9.5 at the moment. As a mythical, of course, take into account the fact that she's a mythical. I'm not giving her 10 because it's kind of presumptuous, you say. I mean, I did not test her, so it's kind of like, how can you give her a 10? I don't know. It's 9.5. It's still super high. I think she deserves it. She's looking very beautiful. The kit looking very strong, and hopefully she will do very good in arena and very cool in arena. And yeah, maybe I will get her. Who knows? Maybe I will get her. So I guess, peeps, that was the video, and I don't know if it was interested you at any way. You can write me in the comment anything you want. I will reply. Thank you if you watch so much, and peeps, bye bye.